Bradan Kakasidanas. I think I say it wrong, but one of you lovely people on here told me once that I say it, that's for like one person, like how are you? Anyway, I have to relearn that one. It's kind of hard because I'm relearning some things. And when my husband teaches me, side note, he has a reading and writing level of a 8-year-old because he only learnt to speak the language in New Zealand. He didn't learn how to write it or, didn't go to school or read it. So anyway, that was a total side note of why I'm here. You may have guessed by the title, it's an update about buying a house situation. So basically, we are going to meet up with someone soon, hopefully this week, and go have a meeting with them and talk about how to buy their property and when we're going to buy it really soon. Gosh, guys, I'm so excited. It's quite hard to live in someone else's house with someone else's things, You don't want to do the wrong thing, do you? Anyway, so if you've been following me for a while, or you know the story, you've been watching my videos, we've been trying to buy a property since October. We gave up. We tried again just before Christmas and we kind of gave up. And the reason why, when I tell people about this property and they say, well, it's just a property, like surely there's others, but this property really suits our family. It just suits us so well. And, it's in a location that we all really like. And a lot of you may not know this, but I have an autistic son who's very autistic, and that kind of has to be part of the reason for what we buy. And I know you may not understand that if you're not familiar with autism. Sorry, I'm not speaking very well today. But that's got kind of a factor into it. So anyway, the person that we're going to have the meeting is actually from the house in October. So I really feel it's all coming together and the wait has been worth it, even though it's been quite stressful. It's not a done deal yet, but it's verbally a done deal, which, hasn't kind of happened before. Buying property in Croatia is so different than New Zealand. I do want to correct myself in one of my first videos about saying that how websites don't advertise the address of properties. They don't. And I did say that some real estate agents won't tell you the address and things like that. Some will, some won't, I've discovered. So the real estate, the real estate industry in Croatia is not regulated, I pretty much think. So quite often on websites you have the same house for sale with, 3 different agents with 3 different prices. So it's all a bit confusing. Anyway, this property hasn't been through a real estate agent, it's been through word of mouth, which is kind of the way we've been doing it. So that's perhaps why we've taken so long, but we've taken so long also in the respect that we really did want this property that we saw in October. When we literally saw it in October, I thought we were going to have it in a couple of weeks, but then I did make an update video about that. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit better in case you're wondering what the heck, Terry, why has it been so hard to buy a property in Croatia? There's plenty around, but also our price range, the exchange for the New Zealand dollar and things like that, it all works itself out in the wash, so to speak. But we did also pay our mortgage off in New Zealand, so, we're not flush, we're not wealthy, so our plan is to buy mortgage free here. So there's a lot of stuff that's really cheap, that's kind of not the best, and there's lots of stuff that's really expensive which we just can't afford. So it's been a real learning curve, and honestly I really want this to be my forever house. So I'm being really positive, and the next update in this particular video will be us holding the keys, hopefully, or me crying or one or the other. Anyway guys, and I just wanted to say thank you for you guys that watch regularly and leave comments, and I really appreciate you all so much. I love doing YouTube. I was never in it for anything else but to, you know, do my French country decor stuff, and then it's kind of morphed into living in Croatia, which when I started my channel I didn't know I was going to live in Croatia, and I love living here, by the way. So yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hopefully with good news.